Hi, this is Regina Davis, NARUC's Director of Communications. And joining us today is Brendan Kelly, Director of Business Intelligence with EnerKnol. And EnerKnol has been a big supporter of NARUC in these last few years. EnerKnol has always had a very impressive presence at our meetings. Unfortunately, we're in this virtual world now so that we can't see you in person, but you do have a presence here with us today virtually. And I want to thank you for joining us. And I'd like to thank EnerKnol for its support of NARUC and its mission. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Regina. It's great to be here virtually. It's wonderful that we have all of this technology to keep us all together, even under this stressful time. EnerKnol is delighted to be a supporter and sponsor of NARUC. NARUC's mission is EnerKnol mission. What we do is we cut through the noise of the millions of regulatory documents that are filed every day. As your members know, there are 50 state utility commissions. All of the websites are catered to the needs of their constituents, but not necessarily cater to the needs of constituents in other states or jurisdictions. What EnerKnol is able to do is bring all 50 state commissions plus hundreds of other energy-related regulatory bodies right to your desktop in one easy-to-use platform.
Well, that's great, because I know that EnerKnol is described first. The EnerKnol is energy knowledge, bringing that energy and knowledge together, but you build yourself as an innovative energy policy, data, and analytics company. So that's a mouthful. How difficult is it to navigate the platform, and walk us through the platform? What will people learn as they use it?
Well, what you'll learn is everything hot that's going on in the energy industry. We sit at the crossroads of all information in regulatory and policy. We listen to the market and we listen to our customers, and we push research reports on the pressing issues of the day. Just this morning, our report was on another update on battery storage throughout the United States. There's a lot going on there, and an EnerKnol user can just sit back, and battery storage is happening. It's going to make major changes to grids, to utilities, to rates, and we will push relevant information to our users. Now, users also have very specific needs, and the EnerKnol platform, to kind of change information into knowledge, as I mentioned earlier, as we cut through noise. We have had clients develop searches in EnerKnol for things as specific as, COVID collection techniques for water companies, to Title V air permitting for power gen, to rate case tracking across jurisdictions. So our platform really gives our customers the knowledge of what is going on in their particular areas of interest across the United States.
So you can get very granular then with putting together these searches?
That is where we specialize. There's a lot of high-level information out there in the world. The difficulty is, for example, one client was they wanted interim rate relief in their current rate case. And okay, where is it happening in their state? Where is it happening across the country? With EnerKnol, you can stack up different search criteria and use different words to really tease out what commissions are talking about interim rate relief. So that was a pretty granular request.
Right. It sounds like it. Now, some people are not really good at setting up searches, and that can be intimidating. Do you have folks on staff who can walk people through the process of setting up their searches?
Absolutely. You always have the business development team always wants happy customers. So your account manager is always your first person to call. And we have a staff of analysts in different countries in the world who are superstars at building searches. And I'll also add that our search techniques, there's a little bit of a learning curve, but it is also intuitive. It's things like keywords, where you could say things real specific, like additional funds used during construction, or you can say things like additional funds, and you can search for within 5 words of construction. So you don't have to put in the exact phrase. We call it approximate phrasing. You could look for depreciation or regulatory asset for coal plants. So the search could be regulatory asset within 5 words of coal, and then also within 5 words of retirement or something like that. So you can kind of get the theme being discussed without having to guess exactly the words.
Right. And so this is the type of searching that gets you the information that you want differently than what you'd experience if you went through other search platforms.
Exactly. And we have
just through Google, but with other platforms, I know you probably have some competitors out there. How do you really set yourself apart?
I think that we cast a wider net, and so we're wider and deeper, and our technology is more advanced. So when I say a wide net, I think we're up to 400 agencies, and we're scraping their websites throughout the day. So we cast a wide net, and we get the actual proceedings and we convert them to PDFs and make everything searchable. So we can get very deep into and make it all readable so you can search on anything. And our search techniques are, I mentioned the approximate searching. You can also, if you get false positives, you can say, okay, I'm searching for this, but not that. And you can stack up different layers of searches. So it's a combination of a wide scope, a deep dive, and advanced technology.
Okay, so I think I know the answer to this, but how close to real time are your searches?
They are real time. So there is all, so let's say that
no lag?
I mean, we have programs that go out to the websites of all of these 400 agencies throughout the day. So I can't say that they are sitting on top of the agency every second of the day, but there is a process where they check in throughout the day. So you might find a half-hour lag.
Okay, wow, that's impressive.
But not more. And you can also set up reminders. So if your theme that you're chasing is, say, for example, depreciation of software in a rate case, you can set up a search for depreciation of software in a rate case and just sit back. EnerKnol will tell you when that topic comes up in front of one of the commissions. And you'll get an automatic email as soon as it hits the commission website, plus whatever it takes us to go get it, which will not be long.
Okay, I know that many members of NARUC's team have used EnerKnol. I know that our research arm, NRI, that they've spent countless hours using the platform. So I know that it has some value for some people and for some of their searches. So tell us again, if someone wants to learn more about EnerKnol, what's the first thing they need to do?
EnerKnol.com, go to the website. There's a button that says start the free trial. And then that will automatically send an email to us that someone's starting the free trial. And I promise you that someone will be right back in touch with you. But the free trial is also very intuitive. So that's it, EnerKnol.com, access free trial. It's very easy.
So here's the thing about demos and free trials, at least with me. When I use a demo or a free trial, I don't want to get bombarded with emails from a salesperson immediately. So when someone starts the free trial, once they learn how to use it, are you going to sort of be at arm's length, or is someone going to be calling them and emailing them every day during the free trial?
I mean, so this is, and I'm in sales. We want happy customers, and we know that we're bringing value because we can see how many hours our customers spend. So when someone goes through the effort to get the free trial, you have to fill out, your name, your email, your phone number. That is enough for us to say somebody has enough interest to at least warrant an email. It might not be a phone call, but just a, hey, I'm Brendan. How can I help you? And then as a salesperson, if I don't hear from you in a few days, I'll follow up again. But just a light touch like that. And what we usually find is, hey, I love the platform. And then they'll say, I'm looking for X. And then I will be able to show them get them a little bit up the learning curve. It's not a tough learning curve, but not everybody knows all of the tricks that you can use to really narrow your search. I guess what we want a situation where if you're looking for something, you want 20 results, not 2,000. 2,000 results is not helpful. 200 results is not helpful.
Right.
20 results of things that you're looking for is relevant items. That gives you something to research. And then the time you have saved is going through the other 180 results that you would have gotten if you used Google or some other services.
That's good to know, 20. So that's the magic number.
Well, for different people, some people like to cast, and you can calibrate it and here's a trick we use, okay? If you want to cast a narrow net, you put your search and require that it be in the title of the document. Say net metering. If net metering is in the title of the document, then you know it's about net metering. If net metering is on page 400,
right,
you might not want to know that one. So there are ways that we can narrow it.
That's a good point. And I have had that happen to me.
Sure.
Yeah, I've been in those situations, so I can relate to that. Well, Brendan Kelly, it's been so great talking to you. Thank you once again for joining us. Thank you, EnerKnol, for your support of NARUC and its meetings and our mission. And we hope to see you very soon, one day, live and in person.
We hope that we're looking forward for this pandemic to end so we can be live and in person. Meanwhile, we're going to leverage technology, and EnerKnol is here to help you leverage our technology.
Great. Thank you so much.
Great. Thanks. Thanks, Regina. Have a great day.
You too.